This is September 21st, 2025. I'm TOMLYN Nicholson. Democratic leaders Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries fired off a letter to President Trump, demanding an urgent sit-down to hash out government funding before the shutdown deadline hits next week. With partisan lines drawn tight, insiders say the clock is ticking louder than ever on Capitol Hill. The White House jumped in to clarify President Trump's latest H-1B visa stance, insisting it's all about protecting American jobs while tech giants scramble to keep their high-skilled talent pipeline flowing. Critics are calling it a mixed signal in the immigration debate, but supporters cheer the focus on domestic workers. Eric Siebert stepped down as U.S. attorney amid fallout from the botched mortgage fraud probe into New York AG Letitia James, after Trump reportedly demanded his ouster for not landing the charges. The resignation sparks whispers on political meddling in the Justice Department, leaving legal watchdogs on high alert. FCC Chair Brendan Carr's media crackdown escalated with Jimmy Kimmel's indefinite suspension over sharp Trump jabs, drawing fire from free speech advocates who see it as a direct assault on satire. Hosts across late night are rallying, warning this could silence comedy's bite in an already polarized airwaves. Two NYPD officers now face departmental misconduct charges in the fatal shooting of 19-year-old Wynn Rosario, igniting fresh outrage over police accountability in high-stakes encounters. Community leaders are demanding transparency, as the case underscores ongoing tensions in urban policing nationwide. House Republicans push forward their stopgap funding bill to avert government shutdown until November 21st, slipping in extra security bucks for lawmakers reeling from Charlie Kirk's assassination. Democrats slam the add-ons as sneaky extras, but with the deadline looming, partisan horse trading might just save the day. President Trump doubled down on revoking broadcast licenses for networks like ABC over Kimmel's barbs, prompting Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro to blast it as a free speech nightmare. Legal eagles predict court battles ahead, as the move tests the limits of executive power over the media landscape. Canada and Australia formally recognized a Palestinian state today, a bold diplomatic pivot that drew Netanyahu's sharp rebuke as absurd, amid relentless airstrikes in Gaza killing over 100. The move signals growing international pressures for a two-state solution, but hawks warn it could embolden militants on the ground. Kenya runners swept the men's and women's races at the 51st Berlin Marathon, powering through humid conditions that dashed hopes for world records despite a massive field of elites. Organizers hailed the event's spirit, with thousands of spectators cheering the East African dominance under Berlin's iconic skyline. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer vowed to revive hopes for a two-state solution in the Middle East, speaking out as allies like Canada and Australia recognize Palestine amid Gaza's escalating violence. The pledge comes as tense UN moment, with Starmer pushing for de-escalation while navigating Trump's unpredictable foreign policy winds.